Good morning, friends. Diana here from Garden Love. We are having a tremendous heat wave, and quite frankly, I don't do anything to to protect any of my vegetables because I have very limited space, as you guys know, and there's really not much that I can do. I think the fact that my vegetables are so close apart, they help each other to shape themselves up. And I just come and water at night, and if I get a chance, I water in the morning. So it's just up to you guys. Another thing you guys can do to protect your plants is just to harvest as much food as possible, because that way the tree doesn't have to, or the bush or the plant doesn't have to focus on trying to maintain all the vegetables on the plant. So it's just focusing on its leaves and its roots, and that would help your plant. So I don't have any big tips on, protecting your plants from the heat wave, other than to water them when it's not bright the night before. If you can come out and water in the morning, that would also be great. Come and harvest everything that you have that you can harvest, because that will help your plant not stress as much with the heat. Look, it even starts to drop any fruit that it can hold, and the fruit will start drying out. So if you can come out and just harvest everything that you can, your plants will greatly appreciate it. I am gonna have a lot of salsa coming up here. My mother's gonna be coming over this weekend, so I'll let her take some of the stuff, and then I'll also let her she makes an amazing salsa, better than mine, so I'll ask her if she can make me some. There's a lot of chilies that are ready on these plants, so I'm gonna have a pretty nice harvest here. It's pretty hot. We've been having a really bad heat wave. It killed my cucumbers, which I wasn't too happy to begin with those cucumbers. They're the bush variety. Honestly, if you can find a little bit more space and grow the regular size, I would just do that. These aren't doing so bad because it does get shaded by my passion fruit. So we're pretty good there. I'm just trying to come out here and harvest anything that I can, like I said, to help my plants get a little bit of relieving from stress. Look at all of these. You see those? That's all from just right now. My tomatoes are obviously stressing, but you know what? They're surviving, some of them, letting all of this dry leaves shade the rest. So eventually, when this heat wave is over, I am going to come and take all the dead leaves, cut it down, and reset. There is a huge tomato around here somewhere. I think there's a rodent that's coming along, and it is eating my tomatoes. So I think he took it. So yes, let's see what else we can harvest, guys. I think this onion's completely ready. Look at that. Ooh, I love it. It is ready to go. All my jujubes fell off the tree due to the heat, and I definitely need to water. As you can see, it's really dried out. But one thing that I noticed earlier, the reason why I started doing this video is because I was on the other side of my yard over there, and there was a whole bunch of passion fruits in the ground. So I picked them up, and I was like, there must be some in the back, because if there's some here, there must be some back here. So I'm going to look to see if any of them were dropped or any of them are purple to harvest. Definitely need another watering. I watered yesterday and last night at night, and look at that. As you can see, everything is drying out. I don't see any passion fruits. I'm curious to know if my neighbor has any passion fruits on the other side. So I'm gonna walk all around and bring you guys along just to see what I can harvest. Look at this. These figs need to go. Ooh, I've been eating them. I rarely do harvest videos, just because, as you guys know, my trees produce just a handful, so I eat them as they grow. This one's too tiny. Look at that. So I'm going to put them in my basket. I'm gonna take you guys along on the other side of my yard just to see what else is there to harvest. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm trying to get everything I can. My little doggy wants to come inside, and he will. We'll bring him in just a little bit. I'm going to just finish this. Let's see, what else do I have going on. I haven't been showing this side of my yard very much, but my mulberry trees are doing amazing. This amazing grapefruit that I rescued from someone's house is doing great. I decided not to do a video on it just yet until I knew that I can bring it back to life. It barely had any roots when I saved it. I trimmed it very heavily, and look at all the new growth, guys. You guys can bring almost anything back to life if you guys just give it the care that it needs. So my avocado tree, it didn't get any fruit, unfortunately. I'll have to do a separate video on that, but it is looking amazing. So I am just happy with that, because quite frankly, all these new leaves look like they're gonna do a lot better next year. My aloe veras that I propagated from my mama aloe vera, they're doing amazing. So let's see. I don't think I can squeeze through there, so we're gonna walk. I'm gonna show you guys what I have in this basket for now. So you guys, look at all of that. Just a one quick harvest. You guys see that? All right, guys, so here. Look at this. So, I'm not sure what I did with the ones I already picked off the ground. There was a one there, and one way back there that I crawled in there. But as I was picking them up, I was thinking there had to be more. I looked at the vine, and I did see one up here that actually looked like it was ready. Oh, there it is. You guys see it back there? I'm gonna try to grab it. See if I can grab it and put the basket down. See if I can reach it. I hope I don't fall. Here it is. Look at that. Guys, isn't that amazing? I'm gonna be having passion fruit harvest. My mom was gonna be so happy because she loves this fruit. And last time she came to visit, like a week or two ago, there wasn't any ready. And this time, I already picked out 4. I think I took them in the house, so I'll try to get those for you guys. But I'm gonna try to see if I can see any on the floor on this side, because there might be some. There is, guys. There's like a whole bunch back there. I'm not sure if I can ask my neighbor if I can walk back there. All right, I'm gonna have to send a text and see if I can get some of that fruit in the ground, because there's so many of them. Guys, I'm so excited that my passion fruits are finally ripening, ready enough to eat. I love the passion fruit. If you guys haven't tried it, you guys definitely need to try it. It's an amazing vine. You guys, when I started, I wanted this to be completely filled for a privacy wall. I wanted it to be a edible, and this was the perfect selection to put on this fence. Passion fruit, and there's some on the other side. So I'm gonna end this video here, because I'm going to send my neighbor a text to see if I can walk back there and pick up that fruit, because I don't want their yard to get messy. Most importantly, I want that fruit. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Enjoy this tiny little harvest, this little walkthrough, so you guys can see my garden. I'm very busy nowadays, so I'm just doing quick videos for you guys to let you guys know that I'm still here, still thinking about you guys, still working in my garden, and I'm still harvesting amazing fruit and vegetables from my tiny little garden. One last thing, you guys see those lemons? Remember I mentioned you guys can leave the lemons for a while. They're sitting there, and I am using them as they go. I look outside quite often to see if there's any in the ground. If there is any, I'll come over and harvest it from the ground. Other than that, look at these. We're getting ready for next year already. You see those? Look at those. Wow. All right, guys, you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you all.